Everybody is Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast, and Stephen A. Smith finds himself in the crosshairs with another player, and this time it's Kevin Durant. I'm sure some of you have heard already by now that Kevin Durant has some strong words about Stephen A. Smith, but why? Now, this is coming from a comment that Stephen A. Smith had made about Kevin Durant right before the season had started. I'm not going to play the vid. It's already quoted here. And look, I don't watch First Take a whole lot, okay? So this just started a couple days after the season had started, so I didn't even know Stephen A. Smith had said this. But this is what he had to say about Kevin Durant, and this is what got under Kevin Durant's skin. Stephen A. Smith said he doesn't have much belief in the Suns' KD as their superstar. I don't question the greatness nor commitment of Kevin Durant. When you are that great, you should be able to be a better leader than he has shown. Okay. I'm gonna get to that before. I'm gonna get back to that. Here's Kevin Durant's response. Let's see what he says. I would disagree, Stephen. I would argue passionately that my intangibles have always been on par with my talent. Durant wrote after Saturday's win, and then I guess this is what he says as well. Stephen A. I don't understand how people even listen to Stephen A. He told me, I've been in the league for 18 years. I've seen Stephen A. I've never seen Stephen A. at a practice or a film session or a shoot around. I've never seen him anywhere but on TV talking bleep about players. He's a clown to me. He's always been a clown. You could write that too. Strong, okay? Very strong from Kevin Durant. And look, I know people have gone on Kevin Durant for, burner account and being thin-skinned and everything like that. And definitely the criticism for Kevin Durant has been warranted in that regard. In this situation, because I'm a Phoenix Suns fan, I'm not trying to be biased, but in this case, I'm going to have to back Kevin Durant. I'm going to tell you why. The leader comment makes no sense at all. Kevin Durant is not that much of a vocal leader, but his play definitely it shows that he lets his play speak for itself. And he's always say it, his game, that's always been him. Kevin Durant's never been vocal. He said the same. Stephen A. said something very similar about Steph Curry as well too. So the guys that are really good, like a Steph and a Kevin Durant, because they're quiet, right? They're not as demonstrative on the court. They're not a good leader, right? That's Stephen A. views leaders as guys that are rah in your face, like a Kevin Garnett and everything like that. Nah, Kobe Bryant in your face, holding you accountable verbally and stuff. I mean, there's different ways to lead. That's not a knock on Kevin Durant. And also, too, is for the Phoenix Suns last season, okay? Last season when Booker and Beal were going out, Kevin Durant was playing those games early on to keep us afloat. Listen, you can look back in my log. I believe I made a video early on last season about Kevin Durant for MVP considerations, considering the workload he has put on his back at 35 that season, being in the lineup majority of the season. Balling. All right, I don't think Kevin Durant got a single MVP vote. Look, I get it. Obviously, I think who did Jokic get it again or something like that? I don't know. I forgot who got the MVP last year. But Kevin Durant took a lot of the responsibility early. Didn't complain. Was playing long minutes in games. Going to overtime. One night he'll have Booker, one night he'll have Beal, but he won't have the whole trio. And the team isn't. We didn't have a point guard and everything, and Kevin Durant was doing it all. All right, balling, scoring, averaging 27 last year. So Stephen A. Smith is dead wrong. I watched a lot of Suns game, and Kevin Durant damn for sure was leading and being a leader on the court with his play and his availability. And for Kevin Durant's comment, he's right. Stephen A. Smith will be watching film. Stephen A. Smith will be breaking down what he sees. He's a guy like everybody else on YouTube giving their opinion, right? I don't be breaking down film. I watch games. I look at the box score, and I will talk based on what I've seen. And then sometimes, I may talk about a potential narrative in the back, but I'm just this is Stephen A. Smith. He's a guy on ESPN, all right? And for him to be on this platform in a call saying that he hasn't shown to be a good leader, what is he referring to OKC days? Is he referring to Brooklyn days? All right, did Stephen A. Smith even watch the Suns last year like that? With all the injuries that was happening and Beal being out of line, and Beal till this day still being in and out of the lineup. I can't. I missed this. I didn't know. totally missed this clip from last week or what, a week and a half ago. But because Stephen A. Smith is wrong on Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant was right to clap back and call him a clown because this clown take, you know. The same way with the Jaylen Brown. Oh, you're not marketable. You know, I've heard you're not marketable. I have sources. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same kind of talk, man. You know. So, you know, players do not like Stephen A. Smith like that. Not a lot. I mean, Stephen A. Smith is plugged in, but you know, he always comes up with these weird narratives about a player. And because of his platform, he wants to stick it and lay it on Kevin Durant, which is not fair. And Kevin Durant has been balling this year too, because we're gonna look at the standings and Mike Budenholzer, and our new look roster has, even without Beal. Honestly, we might as well trade Beal. But Kevin Durant has been balling. We're 5-1. We're second in the West. And we're rolling and we're looking good. Also, credit to the Golden State Warriors too. I had them missing the playoffs, and right now they're looking very good as well with Kuminga hooping. But the Phoenix Suns, we're 5-1. We're looking strong. We're looking very, very strong. I didn't want to be too happy, so I talked about this early. I'm going to probably talk about them in a couple weeks to see where they are in the standings and how KD and, you know, Booker's and playing. Booker's and Ball and Beal injury. But I'm not even worried about Beal. I like our bigs. I like that we got Tyus Jones. There's another dude on the Phoenix Suns roster that I like too. But it's not about the roster. But I'm going to get into that later. But overall, Kevin Durant has been doing good. He's been doing good. Look, when he first came to Phoenix, he came in midway the season. There was some issues. I understand that. But, you know, last year he did not show any lack of leadership at all that he's alluding to. So Stephen A. Smith is dead wrong on this one. So he is right to be called a clown. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what Stephen A. Smith had to say about Kevin Durant and Kevin Durant's clapback. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.